Hello friends, welcome to another machine learning tutorial. In this tutorial I want to talk about a few functions of Pandas library which are really important, and we can do a lot of fun with it in terms of implementation. So what I have in mind for this tutorial is the date range function and the series function. So let's see what they have in store for us. I have imported pandas as PD. So what you can do is with pd.dateRange, you could create a range of dates, and you need to specify the start date and the end date. And if you click on date range and shift tab, you'll see the signature. And if you expand this, you'll see that you can give the start date and end date. You can select periods, frequency, time zone, etc. So in its most simplistic form, what I've done is I've given the start date, and the periods is 366 because I wish to cover all the dates in the year 2020. Otherwise I could have given the end date also, and the frequency is of course days, and you could specify months or quarters also. And if you wish to see RNG here, you could see that it's a date time index, which is an array of dates which has 366 elements. And then the second function that I want to discuss is the series function. So at times you would want to create a data frame quickly for testing purposes, or for generating graphs, or to illustrate plots. So what you can do is you can create series in pandas using pd.series, and let's say you could use np.random.randint. Now randint is very popular in NumPy, and you could give the range from which the random integers must be selected, 0 to 100, and the length is of RNG. So, and by the way, the length of the RNG is 366 for us, and index is RNG. So when you make a series, you need to specify that you need to take your index as this date range of entire year. So if you look at this TS, it again is a series of index, which is your date, with the random numbers, and they are from the range 0 to 100. So there are 366 such entries in this index to value table. But the main problem is to convert this table into a data frame. So what I can do is I can use another function, to_frame, which is pretty simple to use. So I create a data frame df by taking this time series ts and apply the function toFrame. So if you look at df now, it has converted this time series to this data frame, pandas data frame. But there is one more problem, that the column name is taken as by default 0, because it'll start indexing the columns from 0. So if you had made another columns, they'll be labeled as 1, 2, 3, etc. So you can change the columns to random number, df.columns random number. So now if you look at df, you'll see that your index is your date time and your column is a random number. Now what I did with this small little function of pandas is to create a program where you can check how lucky you were in 2020. So you ask the user to enter a number from 0 to 100, and you check how many times that number appears in your data frame which has the index of date, time and random numbers. So let's run it. So enter your lucky number from 0 to 100. Let us say I enter 24 and you got lucky 2 times in 2020. So I had 24 appeared 2 times randomly in the entire year of random number list or column. And that's about it. You can get this small little fun exercise from my GitHub, and I hope you liked the video and the Pandas functions that I discussed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing. I'll see you around. Take care. Bye bye.